Big night in American politics. The very first presidential debate of 2024 now just hours away in Atlanta. President Biden flies in today. So does President Trump, former President Trump, trying to be once again President Trump. Both are preparing to share the stage, and this race could not be tighter. Nancy Cordes has made her way to Atlanta already. We find her there. Nancy, what is going to happen? Good morning to you.
Well, Tony, this is the first of just 2 scheduled presidential debates, and so the stakes here could not be higher. According to our new CBS News poll, a full 6 in 10 voters say that they plan to tune in live, either in full or in part, to this debate tonight. And if you think that everyone out there has already made up their minds, not so. 1 in 5 voters told us they're going to use this debate to help them decide who to vote for.
Everybody knows he's a liar.
But you
I just want to make sure.
You're the liar.
I want to make sure.
Graduated last in your class, not first in your class.
Less heat, more decorum than 4 years ago. That's the goal for tonight's debate, where the candidates will find their mics turned down when it's not their turn to speak, mostly to avoid moments like this.
The
Radical
question,
left.
Will you shut up, man?
Listen.
The debate is taking place in the battleground state of Georgia, which Trump won by 5 points in 2016, but famously lost by just 12,000 votes in 2020.
I have to find 12,000 votes.
When Trump lands in Atlanta today, he may encounter one of 5 billboards put up by the Democratic Party, highlighting his recent felony conviction. Biden aides say he plans to paint Trump tonight as too dangerous to return to the White House. He'll also argue Trump would cut taxes for the rich and further erode abortion rights. According to the new CBS News poll, most Democratic voters want Biden to strike a forceful tone tonight, while most Republican voters want Trump to be polite.
Donald Trump always talks about himself.
Former Republican Congressman Adam Kinzinger formally endorsed Biden yesterday.
What do you think President Biden has to do in this debate?
I think just stylistically, who knows what Donald Trump's going to show up. Maybe it's, relaxed Donald Trump. Maybe it's crazy at the rally Donald Trump. But the messages couldn't be more distinct, which is he's about a grievance policy. Joe Biden's about helping people.
Trump aides are urging him to focus on crime, immigration, and the economy, issues they believe give him an edge.
I just want to hear both sides of the story.
Rocky Jones hosted the Trump campaign at his Atlanta barbershop yesterday and says he's still making up his mind.
More research. I mean, Trump is saying great things, and he's making a lot of sense. So, let's see what happens. It's just about who's helping you, who's making your business grow.
Tonight's debate will go for 90 minutes, and there will be no audience, which means no cheering, no jeering, no heckling. That all sucks up time. Instead, it'll just be the candidates and the moderators. President Biden has spent the better part of a week huddling with advisors at Camp David, holding mock debates, while former President Trump says he doesn't need to prepare much. He's been preparing for years, but he's been largely out of sight for the past 4 days himself, so he has likely been meeting with advisors going over strategy too, Tony.
Nancy Cordes reporting for us. Nancy, thank you very much. And CBS News, of course, will bring you complete coverage of the first presidential debate hosted by CNN tonight, starting at 8 p.m. Eastern on our streaming network, CBS News 24/7, and a live simulcast of the debate will be here on CBS beginning at 9 p.m. Eastern.